All right, let's look at another equation. So we're always going to have part is equal to percent times whole. All right, and that's how we solve percent problems, all of them. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look into a word problem, and these can be tricky. So let's try to pull information out. Alex Town voted on a new speed limit. 6 people were in favor of the new speed limit. This made up 20% of the votes. How many total people voted? Okay, so we know our percent. Okay, and it says 6 people were in favor of the new speed limit. And I know about voting. Okay, so sometimes people will say I'm for this when I vote, and some people will say I'm against this when I vote. So I'm already thinking, hey, this is probably the part. Okay, so 6 people is the part, because not everyone is always going to agree on everything. All right, so 6 people favor. All right, and now let's look at the question, because sometimes that can be helpful as well. How many total people voted? Ooh, all right, I'm hearing alarm bells going off because total sounds like whole to me. Okay, so now we begin to have more information to answer this. Okay, so we have the part, and we don't know the whole. Okay, so the part is 6 equals percent. So it's 20%, and we remember that to change a percent to a decimal, we have to divide by 100 or move the decimal 2 spaces to the left. So it's going to be 0.20 times x. Okay, and we don't know what x is. We don't know what the total is yet, because that's what we're asked to figure out. Okay, so now our problem is 6 equals 0.2 times x. All right, any number in front of an x implies multiplication. So the way that we undo multiplication to solve a one-step equation like we got here is we have to divide both sides by 0.20. So divide those out, and the freaky thing about dividing by a decimal is that our number becomes larger, okay? And I just want to make sure my mental math is correct, because I'm taping myself today. And when we divide by 0.2, we will get 30. 30 what? 30 palm trees, $30, 30 what? Total people voted. My T looks a little odd over here, so let's make that better. Total T. There we go.